everybody. This is Melanie. Welcome back to Crafting Chaos with Melanie. I hope everybody is having a great day today. Welcome to Sunday's video. And today I'm kind of taking it back to old school. I think, especially with me, I have a lot of tools. I have a lot of gadgets. And sometimes it's just nice to go back to basics. And also sometimes it's nice to, maybe create Christmas cards or, a birthday card, whatever it is, and not spend so much time on it. Do quick and easy, but yet produce a beautiful card. So today we're going to be doing a card, and it's almost one layer. I'm doing all my stamping on a single layer of cardstock, and then I'm going to layer it with a glitter piece of cardstock, but I'm not going to be doing any kind of die cutting or anything like that. And you're going to see what a gorgeous card you can produce by doing that. So what I'm going to be using today is I cut out a couple of layers, and the layers are 3 3/4 by 5. That's going to be our stamping layers. I cut out a piece of glitter cardstock. This is gorgeous glitter cardstock. What is this? This is from Michael's, and it was in my stash, and I cut these out at 4 by 5 1/4. I did cut 2 in case I do 2 cards, and then I have some card bases. The inks we're going to be using today, we're going to be using Sage, Spruce, and Peppermint Scrub. We're going to be using some sequins, and the sequence is Jackson. Now, all this is Catherine Puller ink, Catherine Puller sequence. And the stamp sets we're using today are some oldies but goodies from MayMay Made It. I'm pulling in Fawn Noel. This is, I would say, 3 years old. She still has it. It's in her shop. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous stamp set. It's beautiful. You could do so much with this. So we're going to be using this today. And for the sentiment, I brought in her stamp set. What is the name of this one? This is a pretty one, guys. I do not, oh, there it is, Christmas Miracle. And look at all these. And what I love about this one, obviously you have the nativity scene in a smaller version, but the sentiments that are here, I think they're beautiful. I love them. I love them. So we're going to be pulling in a sentiment from this stamp set. I'm not going to be using a Misty or the Altenew wheel. I'm going to be using stamp blocks. Wow, look at that. So I just have some stamp blocks here with the stamps that I'm using. Okay. And we're just going to get started and do this really quick card. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is bring in my layer over here. And this right here is the Versamat from Close to My Heart. You can tell this is very loved. And what I love about the Versamat, it's not even the matte part, it's the flip side. I mean, yeah, it's cool to have a cutting mat like this, but when you flip it, it's foam. So it's really good to do old school stamping on. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. All right, the first thing that I wanted to do is I'm going to be creating a border of greenery. And I'm using a couple of stamps in here. I'm going to be using this big sprig stamp set and this one right here. Okay, so I already have it on my stamping block. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm pulling in spruce. Okay, and I think I'm going to pull in some scrap paper. What do I have here? Sorry, I should have already had this part done, and I just... Here, we'll just use the back of this. I'm just going to use the back of this because I don't want to get the ink. Where I'm going to be doing around the border, I don't want to get the ink all over my stamp, my foam pad here. All right. So this is the darkest ink. This is a spa color, so it's kind of muted. Let me get in here, and all I'm going to do is just go around this card in different ways and directions, no rhyme or reason. Let me take a little bit more time getting ink on this. All right, let's kind of go up this way. And then we're going to go around. And then maybe we go up. And let's go in another direction, maybe right here. And then let's do here and here. Okay. Let's leave this out in case we want to use it. Now I'm going to come in and I have this little filler stamp set, right? And I came in with a little bit lighter sage. These are in the same color family. And I'm just going to kind of fill in with some more texture. And if you notice, by using the different types of branches or greenery, bringing in the different colors, it really adds more texture to this card, or at least I think it does. Oh, look at this. Isn't this pretty? And that's all I'm doing. I'm just adding texture to this card. Let's see where else we need it. Look how quick that was. How easy is that? That is so easy. Look at that. I think that looks beautiful. I think I'm going to go up here and do a little bit more maybe off. Right here. And right there. I'm going to come here and here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I think that's so pretty. Look at that. And it's so, it looks so texturized. It looks layered. By looking at this card, it looks layered, and it's not. It's just, you know, it's one layer card. All right, let's bring this off. Guys, this is an easy one. You're talking about an easy card to mass produce. I'm just going to set this to the side, and I'm going to bring my sentiment over. And my sentiment today is, may the miracle of Christmas fill your life with peace and happiness. I love that. And I'm going to be using peppermint scrub. And I'm just going to ink this. Now, you notice I'm bringing the ink pad to the stamp. And that's just because it's a bigger stamp. And this block is a little heavy. So I don't want any kind of mistakes made on that. Now, whenever you're stamping the sentiment, you want to be careful. I do have a little ink on this. So let me see. Do I have a towel in here? Yes. Let me get me a little towel here. And just wipe this off. I don't want any mistakes, okay? Remember, this is old school. We're using stamping blocks. All right. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to what looks like the center. And I'm going to put that down. Now, I'm not going to press super hard, just an even press. But I am going to let it, you know, get all the ink. Wow, look at that. How gorgeous is that? I think that's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. Now, she does have some pine cones in here. And I'm not going to use the pine cones today. I wanted to keep it just with the greenery, something very simple. But in a previous video, I will tell you how long ago this video is. If you go through my video library, actually, you know what? I will link it. I will find that video and I will link it in the description. I made a background stamp when this stamp set first came out. And not a background stamp, I'm so sorry. I made my own paper, background paper, and I did a scrapbook page from that paper. And it's stunning. And what I did with the pine cones is I gold embossed them. And they just look so beautiful. And you could do that. You could take these pine cones and just put them in here and gold emboss them and add more texture if you'd like that. But today, I want to keep this card simple. Simple is the word. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is bring in my sequins. And because I didn't do any pine cones, because I didn't do any berries, I thought it would be cool to tie in some little pops of red up there in the greenery. So let's see what we got here. So I just poured this out in a little triangle that I have. And this has what looks like, now I may not stick with this. I don't know. This was just a thought. Let me see. I don't like that really pink color red. See, I don't think that, I think the reds are different on that one. However, I do think this one matches pretty much to a T. And you know what? I'm not going to. Let me find this gold. Let's see about the gold. Ooh, that's pretty. The itty bitty dots of gold. Nope. You know what? I'm not. we're going to keep it exactly the way it is. I'm going to show you how we're going to make this card pop by not using any embellishments. So I'm going to do something I normally don't do. I'm leaving the sequins off of it. All right, so let's take this card. Oh, look at this. There we go. And I'm going to add some glue to the back of the card. Now, when I do this glue, I want to really make sure I press. I want to get a good stick. Oh, goodness, guys. This is beautiful. Oh, look at that. Guys, this card's gorgeous. All right, let's find our card base here. I think I got something on it, so let's flip it over and use this one. Look at that. That is a gorgeous card. See, you don't have to always have all the tools, and I don't want you to feel like you have to have all that. You know, maybe you just started stamping and you just have, you know, a few blocks and a couple of stamp sets. And I will tell you, this stamp set right here is a good stamp set to have. It is such a good one to have. There's so much you can do with this. So much you can do. I tell you what would have been a fun video is to take that stamp set and just do different things with it. Look at that card. Isn't this card gorgeous? Guys, I love it. I think this card turned out beautiful. The only thing that I would do, I'll be honest, I still feel like it needs some little pops of red up here. And I don't have any berries here. So we're going to keep it. I'm going to stick to the plan. And the plan is to do almost a 1-layer card. All right, tell me what you think. Look at this easy card. It took 5 minutes to make, guys. It seriously took 5 minutes to make. All right, I hope you like this. Remember, I will link everything in the description below. If you like this video, then give me a like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. If you have any crafty friends and you'd like to share my channel, I would greatly appreciate that. I am going to give you a little sneak peek of something that I was playing with. I can never keep these videos short, can I? Let me show you real quick. I can't help but show you because they're right over here staring me in the face. I have been playing. Oh my goodness, I just got glitter everywhere, and I do mean everywhere. Wow. Okay. I have been playing with texture paste. This is opaque texture paste by Ranger. I got it and really hadn't played with it, so I decided to do some backgrounds. So a little peek of what we're going to be playing with next week. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. All right, let's get back to this card. All right, guys. That is it for today, and I will see you next week. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.